Rapper YNW Melly is accused of witness tampering now, just as he's about to be retried for murder. Local 10's Ian Margol with more.
These charges are being added on to the ones these three men were already facing. And investigators say they worked together to dissuade at least one witness from cooperating.
Jamal Demons.
Rapper YNW Melly facing even more trouble this week, now accused of tampering with a witness in his double murder case. Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, is already in custody, but new allegations say he developed a, quote, sophisticated system to communicate with individuals outside of the Broward County Jail, including his co-defendant, Cortland Henry.
Cortland Henry, come on up.
Cortland Henry. According to court documents, Melly, who does not get phone privileges while in custody, recruited another inmate named Terrence Mathis to help him talk to Henry. They also say Henry, who is on house arrest waiting for his own murder trial, allegedly delivered messages for Melly more than 100 times in the last year. Investigators say Demons would write notes and have them passed to Mathis, who would then call Henry and pass along Melly's instructions. During one of those calls, a detective heard Mathis giving directions to Henry to keep Rihanna away from court, and said Henry was clearly uncomfortable with getting those directions on a recorded call. Rihanna, investigators say, is a code name for Melly's former girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, who has not been cooperative with the state's investigation so far. This charge they are now facing is tampering with a witness in a capital case, which by itself also carries a potential sentence of life in prison. In Fort Lauderdale, I'm Ian Margol, Local 10 News.
Developing at 5:30, some shocking testimony made by a prosecutor today with the state attorney's office. She said she witnessed wrongdoing by a lead investigator. All of this is related to the YNW Melly murder case.
And a new trial is expected to begin very soon after that first one ended in a mistrial. Local 10's Leanne Morhone joining us live outside the courtroom in Miami with more. An interesting day in court for sure, Leanne.
Sure, Christy, and this trial was supposed to start next week soon, but that isn't happening anymore. That is on hold for now because the judge has to continue listening to motions relating to what we were listening to today. So the lead prosecutor in the YNW Melly murder case ended up on the stand today, questioned by the defense about why she did not disclose, why the defense did not learn about an incident that involved another prosecutor and the lead investigator in the case engaging in behavior that she perceived to be as slimy.
I do.
Bombshell testimony at a hearing today related to the YNW Melly murder case. A 20-year prosecutor at the state attorney's office, Michelle Boutros, saying she witnessed wrongdoing by a lead investigator, Miramar Police Detective Mark Moretti.
Detective Moretti said to Deputy Morrell, "You need to say you were here when I served that search warrant." And it was kind of like an awkward moment. There's a search warrant that gets served. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the next thing, he's asking this deputy to lie for him.
The defense says the incident was not properly disclosed to them by prosecutor Christine Bradley before the last trial, resulting in a Brady violation.
How that could occur for 11 months in a first-degree murder case where there's such an allegation against the lead detective?
The case's lead prosecutor called to the stand to defend her actions.
Based upon Detective Moretti's representation to you, you've decided not to file Brady notice.
No, based on Detective Moretti's statement, Deputy Gorell's report that also denied any such thing as had.
YNW Melly, whose birth name is Jamel Demons, faces murder charges for the deaths of 19-year-old Christopher Thomas Jr. and 21-year-old Anthony Williams. Over the summer, his first trial ended with a hung jury. Now, just days before his second trial, prosecutors have added charges of witness tampering. The defense is asking the judge to have the state attorney's office recused from the case, citing misconduct. And in fact, the defense wants the case thrown out entirely based on this alleged misconduct.